Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We are starting with a new slideshow related to purchase ledger control accounts, and the MCQs are covered in this slideshow. This is our first slide. You are requested to kindly subscribe and share it with your friends and your relatives. Now we go to the next slide. This is our first question. Question number 1, which will appear in a purchases ledger control account. 4 options are given: A, B, C and D. Option A and D are all items of sales ledger control account. Option A means cash discount allowed, only this is allowed to the customers. And D, cash received from debtors, this is also received from the customers, so it's not recorded in the purchases ledger. Option B shall appear in purchases ledger control account: cash paid to creditors. The creditors are means accounts payable, or from where we have purchased the goods, from the suppliers from which we have purchased the goods. Cash purchases is related to the cash book only. It's entered in the cash book. Next slide. Question number 2, which does not appear in a purchases ledger control account. A, bad debts. It's not. Option B, C, D are all part of purchases ledger control account. Option B, discount received. It's a discount is received from the suppliers. Goods returned to creditors or to the suppliers. And D, interest charged to suppliers. Interest charged by suppliers. This is all related to purchase ledger control account. Only option E is a part of the sales ledger control account. Bad debts, it's related to the customers, and customers are related to sales. Now to this next slide. Which total is shown by the closing balance on a purchase ledger control account? Option C is the answer. Means trade payables. All the trade payables are given in the purchase ledger control account. Cash purchases are a part of the cash book. Credit purchases is also a part of the purchase ledger control account, but trade payables gives us the net amount. I mean, if the goods are returned to the suppliers, that is also recorded in the purchase ledger control account, and that will reduce the payables. Therefore, trade payables is the right answer. Trade receivables is also a part of the sales ledger account. Now question 4, which group of items appear in a purchasing ledger control account? There are several items given over here in each option, and we have to see whether the whole group is related to purchase ledger control. Bad debts. Bad debts mainly option A gives bad debts. Bad debts is mainly related to customers and to the sales. Means this is not the right option. Credit purchases, okay. Discount allowed. Discount is only allowed to the customers, so this is also not related to the purchases ledger control account. Credit purchases, yes, this is a part of the purchases ledger control account. Payments to credit suppliers, this is also related to purchases ledger control account. And returns output, means goods returned to the suppliers, is also related to purchases ledger control account. So seems that option C is the answer. It contains item related to the trade payables. Items in other options are related to mixed items. A, B and D have mixed items. One of them is related to sales ledger control account and the others are related to purchase. So it has a mixed group of items, but only option C is the only option which has only the purchases ledger control account items. So we go to the next question. Question 5. Which would be entered in a purchases ledger control account? Cash purchases. This is a cash book account. It is entered in cash book. Discounts allowed. It's related to sales ledger control account. Refund to creditors. This is also related to the sales ledger control account. And D, returns output or goods returned to the supplier. This is the only answer, as returns output affects accounts payable in purchase ledger. It is entered in purchase ledger control account. Option A, B and C are all cash book items. So this seems to be the last slide. Let's see.